Hello, and welcome to FaerieQuest and episode 2 of Answers from the Higher Self. As explained last week, this is a form of dowsing. I began dowsing in 2004 and needed to speed up the process. So instead of using the pendulum and the dowsing board, I am able to get the information in my head and type it onto the computer for you to see. It can be a long video doing this, and there might be spaces in my typing as the information takes a little bit to reach me. If you would like to watch me type, that is awesome. However, I have, at the end of each question, given you the option of fast forwarding to the specific timestamp of the answer to each question. So use that, feel free. Thank you again for joining me, and let's get started on these questions. So the first question is, there is a great deal of division concerning the poke as to whether it is good for us or not. What is the truth of this? So it says, a human body, your body, is designed to aid in whatever healing might be required. The human body is the ultimate machine that, if taken care of properly, was never meant to break down in any way. Taken care of properly means resting to re-energize, eating food that is native to your birthplace, and that is what your body asks for, and avoiding anything that has unnatural ingredients. Many of your foods have unnatural and very indigestible ingredients in them, and though it might take some time, your body will begin to reject these foods in a way that causes you some distress and discomfort. No matter what issue a human body may have, the issue can be taken care of by caring for the body in the way that has been stated. The colds that you get should be considered for what they truly are, a detoxification, and should not be squelched from happening by putting a hold on the drainage with decongestants or filling the body with painkillers. Food, such as chicken soup, is what will aid that cold as long as the ingredients are pure. This means that to have a truly healthy body with no distress, discomfort, or dis-ease, you should be growing your own food and raising your own animals, as there are too many indigestible ingredients in what you buy in your local grocery store. So, if you believe that this Pope that you speak of will do anything good for you, then that is what you believe. No one will be able to change your mind until you see the truth of what has been said here. Everything you need for your health, your Earth planet provides. If what you are asking about is not fully all natural and provided by Earth, then the answer is that it is harmful to your body. You may not experience anything amiss right away, but it is bound to happen if you continue doing harmful things to your ultimate machine. It can take good care of itself if you provide it with the necessary ingredients of fresh water, without chemicals, fresh food, and fresh air. Deep breathing is a miraculous healing ability, but that is for another discussion. Okay, so the second question then, off of this one, is, so if this fix that we asked you about is not good for us, what will happen to those who have allowed it? Okay, so the answer to this one that's been given is that fix that you speak of is a man-made item. As stated on the previous question, this is unhealthy. Anything unhealthy put into your ultimate machine can cause harm in ways that is unknown, as it is very individual to each human body. One might get very ill from allowing it, showing signs of body breakdown. One might not seem to have any reaction for many years. One might pass on if the body is unprepared to accept the unnatural ingredients within, or is already weak from ingesting bad, unhealthy food and water. For those who have not allowed the fix into their bodies, if you eat well, get rest, and do your deep breathing, you will be able to counteract any detoxification your body deems necessary to offer you. This, of course, will bring forth the question about someone you know who became sick before the fix was created and passed on from the illness. Something that is often forgotten is that all of you have chosen your time of passing, though you do not remember. If this ill had not been heard of, the person you wonder about would have passed on from a similar ill, because it was the time that was chosen. And now you will ask if those who have taken the fix will pass on because it is their chosen time, or if it will happen prematurely. Know that anyone who passes on does so because it is what they have chosen. This includes when and how. Okay, so that's been some pretty heavy information, and I did ask anybody who wanted to have an answer to a question to please ask that question and make it as clear and concise as possible on the last or the very first video that I did for the higher self communication. And so one person did ask, and the question that they asked was, do the fairies stay with you too? So I thought I would lighten it up and ask that question of our higher self. I'm not sure if this person was asking specifically me, since I photograph them and speak with them, or just fairies in general. Do fairies stay with human beings in their home, I'm assuming? Or anyway, that's how we're going to ask it, is do the fairies stay with us in our homes? Let's check it out. Okay, so it says, fairies are many in your world and also in other worlds. They have homes of their own, lives of their own, families of their own. If they are living with you in your home, it means that this is what they have chosen because there is something about their species that requires them to be a part of your life. Perhaps their species is one that needs to tend a garden, and you have planted a beautiful one. They want to make sure that your efforts do not go to waste, so they will come to assist you until they are no longer needed. If there is more than one garden in a neighborhood, they will assist all within the vicinity. When the work is complete, they go home to their own lives and their own homes and their own families. Some fairies never assist humans. Some fairies enjoy the entertainment that humans can provide. When a species needs to tend a garden, this means that it is up to them to provide food for their species, and this is how it is done. They help your garden grow, and this allows them access to healthy food too. Fairies do not take just for the sake of taking. They know the value of energy exchange and exchange energy of many different kinds with humans regularly. Those are the 3 questions for this week. I'm not sure if I'm going to make this a weekly thing or not. Depends on how many questions that I receive. And again, if you're interested in leaving a question, please do it in the comments below and make it very clear and concise. All right, so that's it for this time. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, take care.